Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of the SMP series, I guess. I call it survival because that's what it is, but it's on the SMP, Wired SMP. If you guys would like to join, link in the description on how to join that. But yeah, you can hop on the server and we got lots of things here. In this episode, I have something specific I want to do. I know it's been a little while. Real quick, before I even do any of that, I'm out of food, so let me go buy some golden carrots over here. Um, been a while. Haven't shown much of what's been going on. There's been a couple of streams on the main channel. If you want to go check out the VODs, feel free. But we are going to be working on something specific today. I am starting a city over here. That is an unfinished project I'm probably going to have to take down some point soon. But right here, we are starting a city on this island. Here's the first building we have. Yeah, this is one of the first buildings. I just finished it not too long ago. Started it on stream yesterday. I'll take a quick tour through it if you guys want to check it out. But yeah, we got the road here we just put in. It's the only building so far. This is not being built by me. This is being built by one of the mods that wants to build a government building here. And yeah, you come in here, get the lobby. This is an office building, basically. I come up here, we got the second floor office right here. This is Creepy's office. So what I'm going to do with all the buildings in the city is I suck at interiors. I really do. I actually had to think quite a bit about the layout of the stairs here and all the things. But so yeah, each floor we have an apartment and somebody can come up and they can just put their sign on any empty sign. They can put their name and then they can decorate the apartment. So these are empty right now, but the top floor is taken. And then this floor underneath it is also taken. Kermie and D-Swag Business. They haven't come up with the idea yet, I guess. Yeah, and they got these offices here all the way up. We got National Council on Problem Gambling by Wolfpack MC. He has, funnily enough, some server lore here. The Coliseum is Wolfpack MC's, and right over here, you can't really see it. There's a little building right there, and next to that little building, that building and the one next to it, is casino. So he has the problem gambling office, which, you know, whatever. We don't have a courthouse just yet, so nobody can sue him. But yeah, this is what we're doing here. So right now I'm going to get working on one of the few apartment buildings, and we're going to try to get that done in this episode. I just made where the border is going to be. I have this little area here for the sidewalk and this, well, I guess this is the sidewalk. This is like the curb, I suppose. But yeah, and the building's here, and then I added this little thing in the front here because it felt a little weird. Kind of like if you just have the whole place surrounded by two wide stone, it kind of feels like you just put it here. So we're coming up with different things. I've never, honestly, I think I've attempted to build a city once, and this is about as far as I've gotten before. Because I have a building, I have a road, I have everything finished, completed building, by the way, internals and all, and I'm started on another one. So yeah, we need some stone to get the buffer here, and I have a building in mind that the reason I want to build a city is that, go ahead and actually get some of this going real quick while I talk about this. I want to have a big project because on the here, my problem with the server is I work on so many things that, and on the server I get, you know, free stuff from people they like to throw at me. So I've stopped taking it because I realized that I don't play when people just give me stuff. But one of the things is I don't want to, like, I put so much brain power into working on other projects on different worlds for main channel, hardcore channel, and all that stuff. Or this channel with the hardcore series that I don't really want to like build anything when I get on here. I'm kind of just hanging out with people. So I was like, you know what, if I'm going to do a project, I want like a simple one. Like the external of this building and even the stairs, very easy thing to design and build, no problem. And all the buildings that I'm going to do in the city, pretty much you can pick like an out, like for like, let's say the front panel. Let's say it looks like different than this. I don't know, like just borders around windows. You can do that all the way up, make it a tall building, and it looks like it fits because that's how simple modern city design is on a lot of these buildings. So I wanted to have something that was nice and easy, and I didn't have to think too hard about how I'm designing it. It's kind of like a shut your brain off and just place blocks kind of thing, which is cool. And I get stuff done at the same time. So that's what we're doing the city for. I do have to, luckily, thankfully, the building blocks themselves, I'm going to use, for the most part, I'm being requested to build a brick apartment building here at some point, so we'll have to see about getting that material. But everything else is coming from a sand duper So we don't actually have to collect the blocks for the actual buildings, for most of the buildings anyway, which is very nice. As for the glass, we have to get that, stone and all that stuff. We do have to still grab all that stuff, but not too shabby. I think I'm definitely going to change the floor design in the second building to something else because we just made it with quartz, which I might use again if somebody's shop is in stock, because having to collect and getting quartz blocks for all the flooring and stairs in here, that was the main thing that held me up from finishing this earlier, because I had to keep going back out for it. But some here. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and design. Well, design is I literally had to go on New York City, Google Maps on New York City. Oh, I need to get some stone first. Because I looked up, like city buildings, and every picture I got was just too far away. So I ended up looking on Google Maps in New York City and just going in Street View and like scrolling around till I found like a simple enough design that I could have on my other monitor. And that's what we're going to be doing one right now that is extremely simple. All I'm going to need is the blocks that I have, the gray concrete, and some glass. It's going to be more gray concrete than the other building. The other building's mostly glass. This one's going to be... It's going to be... Not mostly glass, but... I guess mostly glass, but it's more close to 50-50 than the other one. Is that going to be... That's probably enough for now. I'm not 100% sure on the dimensions of this one just yet. But we're going to figure that out here right now. So yeah, let's... I'm going to put the border up here. And I have a general idea of how I want the roads to be in this city. So we're going to get focused on that soon enough. But I kind of want to get started on a second building right now. So we'll just do this. Oops, that's going too far. I think. So let's see. Okay. If this is going to be... Let's do... this one doesn't need to be perfectly square. Won't bother me to have it off. So we can go ahead and just go right up against this. And we can change the shape as we need to. Maybe like go out to here and then go out a little bit more. That sounds like pretty fine to me. I'm going to hope that this works for my windows. So before I finish, let's say we want to do 2 wide windows. That works perfect. Yes. Okay. So that's going to be the whole face. The entire building, I think, works for 3 blocks high, right? This is on the 4th block, I believe? No, 5. And this is the trouble I always have with these kinds of things. 3, 4. And then we're going to have... Let me see. Hold on. I got to do the math here. So this is the base. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the bottom of the next floor. So yeah, that'll work. So we're going to basically do this shape all the way. Oops. Dang it. Okay, let me go on the side real quick. All the way up. This is what I'm talking about. That was super simple. I actually changed it up a couple of times. Like, at first it was just going to be glass all the way on this. And I ended up adding the corners. Then I was going to do all that. And then I added one in the middle. So actually, this came out a lot better than I thought it would. But either way. So we're basically just going to have big face on here. Just like this. All the way up as high as I want it to be. Super duper simple. And it looks like it might even turn out like crap. But like I said, you get tall enough and then it's clear what you're making. It's really not a problem. And I'm actually going to end up changing maybe this much of it be open on the bottom, I think. I'm going to, before I forget, I will just quickly do that. This will be the entrance. So we'll do, dang it. So wait, let's see. We do 2 windows worth. I want this to be even. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there, right? Yep. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, perfect. Yeah, that's going to be like that. And then same thing over here. Perfect. And then, yeah, that's going to be the building. We're going to have this open piece here. Replace, probably with stone. I'm going to go ahead and do it now if I have all the stone I need. To about this point. And I know some people probably focus on, like, how the internals are going to look. I'm not going to freak out about that right at this moment. But I'll say this is going to be a door. And then is this 1, 2, this is 2, 4, that's 5, dang it. Okay. I'll have a little off right there then, whatever. We'll put a door there as well. And that's going to be the ways to get into the building. And this is all going to be stone. Just to match the sidewalk. There we go. Please be enough. I don't think it is going to be enough. Nope. Okay. That is the story of this place. But luckily we have silk touch, so we don't have to smelt that. Why is it not going together? All right. Yeah, that's super simple. Like I said, this is going to be ultra simple. And that's what I want. I'll get the... let me bring this up. Just want to kind of get like the skeleton here. Before I skip ahead a little bit. So, how long do I want to make this? I'm just quickly... see, is that going to be good? That might be good enough. And then let's say we do all the way over to there maybe. Oh, the whole thing's not going to go up in this exact shape. I'm going to end up going up maybe, I don't know, how many floors is this? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'm going to end up going maybe 4 floors up, put a balcony, and then just extend the rest up, and then maybe even do that one more time. And it'll be a pretty tall building, but the whole thing won't be as big as this. And then I got to actually kind of... dang it. Let's get the buffer on this real quick before we decide how much we're going to move over. Get some grass. I'm going to go sleep on one of these benches. Got these benches out front. I can't remember who I got this from. I think it was Dallas Med made benches. This is probably, other people probably use it too, but Dallas Med's the person I got this from, where you build the benches with beds so you can sleep around the city on the bench. So yeah, let me grab some dirt blocks and this. And then we might have to go... let's go. We might have to go mining again. Oh, mining. I might have to grab some stone again. Let me just follow the pattern here. All the way down, and then keep 2 blocks off of the curb. That's how I want to do this. Should this only be 1? Yeah, this should probably only just be 1. Because it is just a curb. So we don't need to have it go around the corners. That's fine. Okay. So then we'll do 2 blocks off of that. Make sure that we're fully set. Does man have any stone? A little bit. I don't think he's using it, so we'll borrow that. All right, so yeah, this is going to be 2 at least. All right. And then I guess I can quickly kind of just... that's going to be 2. That's there. We'll extend it if we need to. I just want to make sure that I'm good on my spacing here. That's going to be 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. So I at least need that much space off the road. That's kind of what I'm requiring here. So we should be good on that. Maybe we'll extend this out 1 more window and then go over. Yep, that'll be good. Hopefully we have... oh, we do. Yep, perfect. That is beautiful. And then same thing. Let's make sure we have enough spacing, and we do. Look at that. Absolutely perfect. So the one problem, which I always hated about like having these so many windows in a building, and I got over for this, is that if you come up here real quick, I'll just show you guys. Like we get to the walls, and then like you have this, right? And like you could just do full glass, but I don't think it looks as good. Full glass avoids this issue, but it just doesn't look as good. So I'm doing panes. But you know what? Like, you don't even notice that when you're walking around here. It doesn't, like, you're not sitting here like, oh man, that doesn't work. Like, you don't even notice it. It's still connected. So I don't really think that's a huge deal. Where I could, I added the walls. I think I did it here. Oh, wait, did I do it? Yeah, I did it in this office as well. On here. Where I could, I added the walls. Can I give him a... see, he didn't have room. This is the only office in this building that doesn't have a under the stair closet, I believe. Because if I go up to the third floor one, I think it does. Oh, it doesn't. But it doesn't really have room. Yeah, these first two floors don't have closet space, but every other one does. Either way, you can see where I could, I did add it on the ones that on the floors that have this. But you know, if it can't, it can't. So this is actually a perfect floor because it doesn't have any walls that intersect with the windows. But like I said, I haven't heard anybody complain about this. Has not been a concern of anybody's that their walls don't go all the way to the wall. So obviously not a big problem. So I'm gonna get over that. And it should be better with this one being that we have so many intersections where you could attach a wall. But very simple. I'm super happy about everything. I'm actually really liking this. I think I can actually finish the externals of this within this video for sure. Maybe even get some internal stuff done in this video. But yeah, so since you guys see how I'm going to make this, I'm going to do some flashback footage and just so we can not have to, I don't have to bore you guys with just watching me place blocks over and over again. Doing the exact same thing. There's like no other detailing going on. Only difference is going to be when I get to points where I want to make a balcony. And that's just going to be outside space for some of these offices. Or, well, this is going to be apartments. Yeah, it's going to be apartment building. So, like, higher up apartments are going to have less balcony space, but lower ones will have more. That's kind of the part you're giving up. These are like luxury apartments, I guess. And I have a lot more space to work with for how I'm going to do the stairs. I actually may get rid of this doorway and put the stairs here to start. That would probably be better. I don't know, but we're not going to worry about I'm going to do the full external skeleton before I even touch the inside. I pretty much did the same thing with this one, except I left the roof open because I thought I was going to go taller, but I didn't. But this building is going to be quite a bit taller than that one. I'm trying to think. It's going to be at least a little bit taller. It could be maybe this much taller. So here we go. I'm super excited to work on this. Let me hit some flashback footage for you guys so you don't have to deal with the amount of time this is going to take me. We are back. So here's what I got done so far on this build. The land looks a little bit different, so I'll explain that here in just a second. Let me go to sleep real quick, and we will see. I'll show you guys the changes that have been made. What? Okay. So a lot of this stuff I didn't even do. A lot of the trees got cleared out from people helping me out, which they didn't finish off the tops, but that's okay. And I extended this road here, and we terraformed a bit. I think I did all the terraforming here earlier today. So a lot of this stuff, this is not my build. That's not my build. So I really only did this and then terraformed the land down. So you guys didn't miss too much for my part. The rest of this stuff is, this is Adrestia's stuff. Raising real estate prices. Under construction, prepare to be amazed. Okay. I'm not sure what this is yet, but this is their build. So they're going to make some kind of a building here. Let's see. If I'm not here, scavenging. Okay. We'll see what this is. I'm not entirely sure. I might have to change. Oh, this is a garage. Okay. Let's see. Oh, that makes sense. All right. So yeah, this is their build here they're going to focus on. We're not going to be focused on this too much ourselves because it has nothing to do with us. All I did in this build outside of the external stuff was throw in some glass, which I guess is external. And then I put up some walls here. They look a little bit different, each apartment. These are apartments. So this is the first floor apartment. Oh, the second floor apartment, I guess. But we'll say first floor. This is the second floor one. They have pretty much the same layout. It just depends on where the door comes in. That's the kind of difference. That's really all you're seeing. And then some of them have balconies. These will obviously be more expensive in the lore of the city anyway. It's only a couple of them. Like, I don't even think we got to the second. There's like 3 of them. Top floor is going to be the most expensive. This one... Yeah. So this is the... Once we get here, because the top floor, I'm going to make 2 floors and 1 apartment. And then it's going to have a little balcony. Like this one here gets a big balcony. The one down here gets a big balcony. But that one's going to have a little balcony. But it's going to be 2 floors. And it's on the top of the building. So the apartment here is going to be... Just to break it down, this one's going to be just like all the ones down there, excluding the one with the balcony. This one's going to have a balcony, but it's going to be smaller. So I suppose it could be similarly priced to these bigger ones. I don't know. And then the third floor, or this last one here, whatever floor this is going to be, before the suite on top, is going to be the cheapest, like not the cheapest, but cheaper than all the rest of these. Because yeah, it has a view, but it's going to be a really small apartment. Actually, I didn't even think about this. I'm going to have to change. Ooh. This one might be cheap too. Let's go ahead and put up some walls real quick and we'll kind of see where we're going with this because I didn't even think about the fact that I do have to change the design of where the stairs are on that floor specifically. So there might not even be an apartment on this floor if we can't work out like where to put it. Might be like right here it could be maybe some, I don't know, closets or space. Oops. Or space for some things. Because I don't know. We'll have to see. Let's see where we can put the... Oh my gosh, I gotta keep coming down here. I gotta grab the stairs. I don't want to forget that. Where's the stairs at? Where did I put the stairs? Oh, they're there. Yeah, let's grab these stairs and go up and see where we're gonna put the next floor of stairs. So, they would need to go... I guess they could go here. Right? That's really gonna mess with this apartment upstairs. Let's just try it here. I don't know where else to put it. And we'll see what we can make work for the layout of this floor. Maybe a no apartment floor. And then the next one might be weird too, unless we make this 2 floors because of the downstairs space getting messed up and that 2 floors. It could be something I do. Let's see. Put all this in real quick and decide in just a moment. With that being set up, I want to put all these down first so that I can gauge if it's going to work for both sides. Like, I already don't like that, but I don't want to bring it over. I guess I could bring it over even more. Let me try. Do I have Minecraft music playing? Oh, I do. All right. Hopefully I remember not to add music here. Let me see. We're gonna have something weird here. Might have to do the 2 floors. All right, so let's get this. And then... Because we need to also have stairs going up. So let's say we put the wall here. This would go up. And the door could go there? Let's just put the stairs down first. I gotta stop overthinking all this. I think this is gonna be the best place to put the stairs. We're gonna start messing things up. I could do an elevator too. But let's see what works first. Okay. So we'll say we're gonna do the stairs there. So we'll put the wall here. Let's say we put the door there. Because it has to go at least this far over. This is... Maybe we put the wall... Maybe we put the door here just to give it like an entryway hallway. And say that is the apartment. And you enter into this area and walk over to the living space. We'll have to have a small staircase inside. This is definitely going to be 2 floors. It's not big enough for an apartment. I will not be doing any of the designing of the inside of this, just so everyone's aware. My wife wants to design the layout of the insides, and I'm like, that's completely fine with me. because I'm pretty sure I already explained this, but I can get away with not having to decorate the inside of these by just giving them to people. So I don't think anything's been done. Oh, that's been done. We'll check out that top floor in a moment. These other floors have not been utilized just yet. I'll have to make an announcement if I haven't done that already. Oops. For anybody. And if any of you guys want to join, like I said, and feel free to take an office space here. You can have an office for your business, and then you can live in one of these apartments if you want to. Obviously, you can build other things too. But yeah, just join the Discord and get your name whitelisted in the Discord to join the server. Anyhow, so yeah, let's do the top floor real quick. Just so we can picture everything like it needs to. Oops. What is this song? I like the new songs, but I don't use them very often. I already run into like muddy water with using C4AT music sometimes because people like to false copyright claim. Though I can confidently say that I am allowed to use that. I'm also allowed to use the regular music as well, but I just feel more comfortable disputing claims from that. C418's music. Okay. So let's do a small staircase. So this can be a really small hallway because we don't need an entrance here. But I'm getting away in the window. Don't want to do that, so we're going to go out like that, I guess. I have to. All right, so let me just finish the floor so I can see where I want to end that. That work? I don't like it being that close, so we're going to move it back one more. And then we'll put the wall as far over as we can. Probably be able to do that because of where the stairs are going to go. Okay. And then for the stairs, I'll go right here. Might need to move that wall back one little bit, but let's just see real quick. Oh, nope, we might actually be good. And that just goes there. And the floor there. Okay, so yeah, this is going to be no access into the apartment there because the way to get up here is going to be through here. Oh, wait, no, through here, I guess. Is there a better way of... Can't put it there. Yeah, I guess I gotta put it here. That's unfortunate, but it'll be all right. There we go. And, nope, wrong block. There we go. That works. Come up here. And then we just have one more apartment above this one. We go right here. Enter in. I'm trying to think if there's like a way for me to do this. Or I just have like the front door. No, I think that would be dumb. We'll put the front door like right here. I just think it'd be cool to have it so that the entrance to this place is here, maybe? I just don't know how I would do that without impeding on anything. Why don't I... That's why I don't like interior design. I'm already going to have to go back down and get the concrete situation for this. Just finish some of this flooring real quick before I have to go back. Okay. And I don't have any torches. What am I doing? Nope, that's not a coal. There we go. Throw that down. I'll put lanterns and stuff in here. But I need to keep it lit up so nothing spawns for now. And we get more sand cooking for some glass. That is going to be the... They tore it down completely. I did not do this. I'm not doing anything with this. It's like a music festival area or whatever. The people that had the music festival up They tore it down because they wanted to make a better thing. So I'm like, all right, that's fine. Whatever you want to do. That'll be your area to do it. And we'll connect roads up to a parking lot for it when it's all said and done. But anyway, back to this. Let me go back down for that. I want to decide how I'm going to do this. I think the only way to go about this is the way I'm trying to do it. So maybe we just have another... Yeah, what if I just come across like this to give maximum space for the top floor here? I'm going to put flooring under that, obviously. I just don't have any right now. I just simply did that and that. I don't want to make this like a tight space to wiggle around, so I need it to at least be 2 right there. So I guess I have to kind of do the same thing I did downstairs. Doorway here. Not there. That's kind of what I got to do. Unfortunately, so we'll just do that, I guess. No, wait, that is not it at all. What am I doing? Move this wall over 1. There we go. No. Golly. Okay, let's do this. Let's do like that. How about that? That works. Okay. That'll be the wall. Perfect. And let's go get the rest of the flooring so we can wrap our heads around this mess that we have here. That should be good. This is the 2nd floor. Apartment. I gotta put doors on all this stuff. Lanterns in here. Signs above the doors. People can come in. Because that's how I like doing it. I like to just have the blank. If it's blank, then you can take the apartment. If it's not, that means somebody else has it, so don't touch it. And that's how I like to do it. So I don't have to get involved in people trying to have an apartment. Ooh, we do have to put the walls in here, though. Now that we did this, I kind of forgot about this one. So let's say the door is going to be... I guess the door could be here. Yeah, that would work. Why not? And then we could just have this go like this. All the way over to here. Oh, no. We might as well just have it go to the... Not right up against the window. And put that back there. Beautiful. That'll work. This is not even super small. It's losing a little bit more square space than a lot of the other ones, but it's not that small of an apartment. Bigger than some of those offices over there. Yeah, that's a decent sized place there. No problem. Nice entryway. And I assume this will be like, well, probably bedroom area. Either way, I'm going to leave that up to my wife to figure out once she wants to do all that. This place, all these are done. I just got to situate the top. So let me go ahead and break up some concrete in our area over here, and then I will come back to finish the flooring and all that jazz up top. And then we'll have to get the glass, put all the glass in. It's a surprising amount of glass, too. I don't even think I have any. I got a couple more pieces. Yeah, a little bit more sand, but not enough. So I'll have to just deal with that after. Go to sleep before I start on this. Not sure if this is quite enough, but let's go ahead and find out real quick. Hop through the... Oh, gosh. Probably not, actually. It takes so much more than you would imagine. I only got 2 stacks, so... We'll see real quick. It's probably going to eat up just on this floor. I won't have enough to finish the top one. Especially if I keep doing stupid stuff like that. What am I doing? And this is the 2nd floor of that second to last apartment. That's why I gotta get these floors in. I'm kind of getting confused with being able to see through everything. Yeah, we're not gonna have enough to finish the last one, but that's all right. And probably another stack will do it, and we'll be good. Yeah, I can't get out here. It's the first floor that's happening, so I'm a little confused there. Run up here. There's the entrance. Oh, gotta do this. Yep. And I can actually... Or no, that's gonna look dumb. Yeah, I'll just leave that like that. And then... This place, I'm gonna go ahead and replace all of these as well. It looks really stupid to have the strip running through. So we'll do this. Just like that. And then fill in the balcony. Figure out where we want to put the stairs. We're not going to have enough. We'll get 2 more stacks in just a second, but I'll figure out where I want to put the stairs for this place. So you walk in here. This is the top place. Walk in here. I guess stairs could fit right here, but it'd be in the middle of the apartment. So maybe we'll want to do it here, possibly. Let's say we do it here. Maybe. Yeah. Bam, bam. Or no, it's got to be like this. That'd be like this. Oh, and then again. Looks so stupid. I gotta get a regular block here or do something like that. No. Something like this. Yeah, that'll work. No, because then oh my god, I gotta get a regular block up here. We'll leave that for now like that. And that's not gonna quite take us up. Oh, it does. It just takes us up. Okay. What if I did this? There we go. Indistinguishable. Nope, it is. Okay. Alright, what if I did... No, I need a regular block regardless, huh? That looks so stupid. Well, let's do that for now. And we can at least get like... Oh, no, that's not enough. No, that's not enough. Alright, that's a bad location for the stairs. It looks wonky anyway. Okay, where are we going to put these? I don't want to block a window. I guess probably here, right? I think we have to put it here. That's okay. We'll do it like right there. We'd always do it here and then just have like the underside. Nope. Okay, we don't need that one. Let's see what this looks like. You know, why do I keep thinking... Jesus, why do I keep... I'm messing up the flooring because I think that's the floor, but it's not. This is the floor. Okay, so there we go. We got a good gauge on this. Let's back these up one more. Like there. And then we can go up. And that should do it. Yeah. All right, perfect. So this will be the top floor. Beautiful view, once, especially when the city's finished. You don't get a great view of this side. It's going to be more of everything over here and the water. Good view of the Colosseum. That thing over there, whatever that is. And if I hadn't have all these mountains in the way, you could see a beautiful shopping center. So maybe I'll end up getting rid of these just to get a better view from the city. We do have to have some bridges coming across. We're probably going to have a bridge going straight towards this to go into that directly. And then have another one go along here and come right over to this to get into a different part of the city. But we'll see how that goes. Let me grab a couple more stacks of these so we can finish off this area. And then that should finish this apartment. It's actually it's the penthouse, and it's got the most room for sure. So, because even this downstairs one right here, it's just so small downstairs. But it does have a big balcony. But it is smaller. I think this is surely a little bit smaller. It just doesn't have as good of a view, because the only thing they're going to be able to see is this gigantic building right in their face once it's finished. And then maybe some stuff there, whatever this is going to be, and the office space, along with the ice over there. I got to do something about this, because that's just horrible looking. But let me grab a couple more stacks of the white concrete, though. All right. I got 3 stacks, because why not? And then we can finish off this build. I don't think I need any walls, but I got a few of them as backup here. Hop right into this floor. Thank you very much. And we can get this going. I'm not even going to section off any rooms. I just kind of want to have the apartment finished. So that they can be... Oh, what am I doing? So that they can be situated afterwards by the actual floor designer for the building. I will just simply be getting the outside structures. They're just empty for our interior decorator to deal with. And then obviously any like specific decorations and all that jazz goes to the tenant, which is not being charged, obviously. This is just kind of a nice way of doing this. So let me mark off where the door is going to be. We're going to go ahead and put the door here, I guess. And I want to put something around these stairs, but I feel like it's really going to mess up the flow here. Maybe I'll put up some walls here. Or this could just be like a bedroom. Yeah, let's do that. We'll do 2 doorways into the balcony. One can be in the bedroom, which will have the door right there. Why not? Might as well. And then the other one can be in this area here. So there'll be a bedroom there with access to the balcony. And that kind of solves this being in the middle of the room. And then downstairs, let's go ahead and throw this here. And I guess I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this white color on the roof. So let's go ahead and do that. Might as well. We do have the blocks, and I like to have the roof. Or should I do stone? No, I want to keep it the same. So we're gonna go ahead and just do this. It looks like snow almost. It's so damn white. I don't ever use white concrete for anything. I don't often use concrete. But considering I wanted to kind of just relax and build this, and I didn't want to focus too hard on gathering materials, well, not so much gathering materials, but like, if this is available, I'm going to use it. Fits the vibe anyway, at least for these first couple builds. But I just wanted to kind of turn my brain off and do these builds. So I used the concrete duper at our end. Everyone has access to that, I believe, and you could just access the storage for it. Oh, god darn it. And you can get a bunch of concrete and stuff. So that is what I did. And I'm happy I did because I don't have to run around. I just have to make sure that I turn this stuff into the concrete. Do that. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, bam, bam. Beautiful. Actually, no, these outside parts need to be... They just need to be this. And only the other parts need to be that. So this is the outside wall. I kept doing this when I was building this. And, oh, I didn't even mention this. I don't think I did anyway. But I'll go ahead and mention this. When I was doing the build, you might notice, anybody that was paying attention earlier, that these windows were too wide, or too tall. Well, I'm kind of dumb, because when I was doing the initial check, I was like, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, perfect. And then I just had a block here, this window, and then I just did that all the way up. And then at some point I started to put the floors in, and I'm like, wait a minute. Oh, it's too short. I even attempted to avoid this, and I still did it. So I ended up going ahead, instead of trying to make it work with half slabs or something, I just went ahead and did a 3 tall, and I fixed it. And 3 tall still gets the same look, but it makes it tall enough to work. So we got all the floors done. We just need to put in all these windows. Quite a few windows. But I think this is a really nice building. Like, I'm really happy with this. It looks good. Once you get all the flooring in, and it's not just the skeleton, we got the balconies here. We got the roof up here, which I'll give them access, whoever has the roof. I need to put the doors in, so I guess we can go ahead and do that. I need a bunch of doors. Do I have iron on me? I have to grab some iron, because I want iron doors on the outside with buttons. That's how I do the outside doors. Get a bunch of buttons. And then I want to do this for the bedroom doors. I don't think I have too many bedroom doors. I thought I had some iron here. Where did I put it? I guess I didn't. I also had a bunch of furnaces. Oh, they're there. Let's go ahead and put a couple of these out. There we go. All right, so yeah, the door, the buttons, we need the iron door. I'm sure I have some in my... I do. I have some in my ender chest. Perfect, okay. Grab that, and then we'll get... I need quite a few of these, actually. I think I might have done some of them, but not too many. Do these all the way up wherever we need to. Outside door, I'll actually go ahead. We need any more spruce. I got a bunch of spruce in here from the parts that or the wood that I did chop myself. I get a bunch more in one of these. Yeah, crap ton in there. Let's go ahead and get 4 of those. Perfect. Throw these at the front. And the lobby, I will probably design myself unless my wife wants to do it. But I'm not sure if I'll do that today. Oh, yeah, we didn't put any of these doors in. I'm gonna need a lot more than this. Okay. So we'll do... Well, I don't have room. Hmm. Well, on the inside, I guess we could do this. You can just walk out because you're already in. This, I don't have room again. Oh, come on. I'm really... Okay. We'll just do a sign on the side and then the buttons on top, I guess. That's the way we'll get around this. And then I'm going to just go ahead and do a bunch of these as well so we can just put them inside. Which is probably better anyway. Wherever we can, we'll put those on the side. Not here, obviously. Sign will go there. Doop, doop. Doop, doop. Same thing here. Wait, did I mess this up? No, this is one apartment. And then is this the 2-floor? Yeah, this is... Okay, this is the 2-floor. All right. Oh, sorry. I got a bowl of spaghetti right in front of my face, and I keep hitting the fork. All right, boop. I guess we'll get one of these going. And then just a few more of those. A few more of these. I didn't make them. What am I doing? Perfect. Doop, doop. Boop, boop. Doop, doop. Boop. And finally, the last one right here. There we go. Oh, man, I wanted this one to have one on top because it's the penthouse, but I guess we're not going to be able to do that. There we go. And this is the big boy house up here. Whoever first claims it, I'm not really going to give this to anybody specific. We'll go ahead and throw this bedroom door in because that's what we have. I probably should have chose a different door, but that's fine. And since this already has access, same thing there. Oh, I need a couple more. Grab a couple. Why am I just making another? Okay, well, I don't have... that's fine. All right, so yeah, put a door here and there, and yeah, this will be finished once I get some glass. I'm going to dig up a bunch of glass, fill in all these panes. Not something you guys probably want to sit here and watch. Oh, this man gave himself a skylight. I guess that's fine. Actually, really quick, let's check out this. I'm going to go down to the bottom floor and make sure that nobody else has done anything. I've already shown these off. See if there's any changes. No. Upstairs. Anybody have this one? Done anything with it? I took his name off of this, too. And he put his name back on, but he still hasn't done anything. What? Okay, I'm gonna have to ask him about that. At least he came back up here. Physical server for the Minecraft server. Oh, okay, so this is probably gonna be Will, our admin. Will, what the heck? Okay, who did that? I'm gonna have to fix that. That's annoying. Our admin Will, who's kind of the developer for the server. This must be his. Carry me in business. Haven't done anything yet, except for put that in here for some reason. And then here, this one I know is National Council of Problem Gambling with the chairman Wolfpack MC. It's a nice little place. We got a little lobby here. What's in here? Some storage. What do we got up here? A nice little office. Very nice. Okay. That's pretty cool. But yeah, let me go ahead and grab all the sand I'm going to need to situate everything for these, all these windows. There she is, in all her beauty with the windows all put in. Very nice. I think my next building design is going to be a little more, I don't know, detailed, I guess. I'm still making all of these very simple. So let's say this is the faceplate right here. I basically just copied this on all 4 sides, which I did. And I'm gonna do the same thing with even a more intricate or detailed design. So, yeah, I'm not sure what it is just yet. I'm thinking something with different trims on it and whatnot, but we'll get through that when I get to it. Not at the moment. First thing I got to do is extend these roads here because I've had a couple people earlier. I got on and somebody's house, or not house, somebody had a tower starting to be built right here, and I'm like, guys, I told you. Oh no, it was actually, yeah. This I didn't put this here. This is one of the admins, but it was like right here, and I'm like, what the heck? I told you I wanted to build roads, so I had to take it down and tell them why, and so we're gonna have roads going off this circle in every direction. This side's gonna be a little weird because that's not gonna be weird, I guess. I did like a drawing. Basically, I'm gonna have a road here, road there, road there. This road's gonna go over like this, and just be like a bunch of grids where I put buildings in each plot, and that's gonna be how it is. This is not like a server build, so like I'll show you guys the shopping district in a second. I've shown it before, obviously, but I did in the beginning of this too. But if you go to the shopping district, we let's spawn here. Everybody has a plot. So I have no code on how these buildings, how they look, anything. I don't care. Anything that anybody wants to do is completely fine. Everything's okay. We don't have any problems. There's no code or HOA or whatever. People have their stuff. I can't even remember whose this is. I wish there was a name here, but everyone can have this stuff. This is like a big plot because it was one of the first ones that they had, so we kind of just let them have all the space they had. And they got all kinds of things in here. Some people have, a really big single hut. Some people have, this like forge looking area, this nice sandstone building, this snow build. Like it doesn't matter. This mushroom is a very nice design. Aldi, like we didn't care. We didn't care. Somebody has a big golden apple here as well. Yeah. And that's how this place is. But the reason that I'm okay with any of these looking any kind of way is because it's inside of a plot. Where you put these plots here. So like these ones over here. Right here. And you walk up, and if it says, oh, there's, yeah, Scary Peanuts got that one. What is this? Oh, I don't like when people don't leave some kind of border, because then I have no idea. So I'll have to check on the dimensions here. We just want to keep things fair. So yeah, go up, open plot, cool. Take the open off, put, wired LP for me, for you guys it'd be something else, and that's it. And then you can have whatever you want to do inside that plot. Feel free to do it as long as it stays within the plot and it doesn't go outside the plot. Because anything outside is public, and if you break things here, we're going to consider it grieving, blah, 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 blah. Just to keep the server in shape and rules fair and all that jazz. Like that's Jonas's plot. We got, it doesn't matter what you do, as long as it fits inside the dimensions. Here's mine with some redstone with literally nothing in it. I gotta really get to that. We need to break this because this was added. It has nothing to do with the shopping district. So we don't want this to be attached to it. So I have to get rid of this path and stuff. I'm not sure who did this, but I'll have to get rid of this right here. Just to keep everything uniform, like I said. I don't want to have like all these different things. You guys can do whatever you want in the world, but for these like public spaces, we have a specific way that we're trying to keep them. I'll deal with that. Okay. Anyhow. So yeah. All that to say that if you go over to the city, this is not like a server build. This is my city. I'm trying to build a city. I think it's fun. I wanna build the city. And why is this not? There you go. Yeah, I think it's fun to build the city. So I want this to look like a city. I want it to be a city. So this is like my project. And if people want to build here, that's great. Less that I have to build. Less buildings I have to put together, and people can also incorporate their own things. But if anybody does join and they do want to put something in this city, once I have all the plots set up for where I'm going to put the buildings, if I don't like how it looks, I have to get rid of it because I want this city to look like a city. So, that's all I wanted to say. I hate saying that. Like, I've told like 3 or 4 people that, and I've like doubled down on it because I just want to be completely open and honest. Like, hey, look, I'm not trying to be mean, but if this doesn't look like a city building, I'm going to have to get rid of it. And everyone seems pretty cool about it. So, yeah. There are going to be some people, such as Andrestia here, and this is not my build. This is Minty Mav, one of the mods, that have a build in here, and that looks fine and dandy. I know she's a good builder. He's a good builder. Sometimes it looks a little wacky, so I'll have to pay attention to how this is going to look because it's kind of like the center, and I'll have to make a building that's maybe a little bit bigger if it's like kind of funky. I don't think it'll be too bad. All that to say, that's why I will keep things the way I want them exactly in this world, or on this island. This is one big island, really. Um, like, I'm not even necessarily don't think I'm going to include anything here. Like, obviously, we got a lot of space here. Like, these builds look pretty big, but it takes up a very small piece of what's going to be here. Like, we could put another building there. We could put another building there. That's already 4. We can have one here. There's going to be a road there. There's that one there. There'll be another road here. So probably put one here, here, here. Maybe another road there. So put one there, there. Like there's going to be so many building opportunities. Don't want it to be very congested. And right now, if you run through here, this is about as city as you're gonna get just running through like these three areas here. We need to have ourselves like decorations. So I gotta put like newsstands and somebody mentioned something about cars and stuff, which people can add to the road. That's completely fine. And different things on the side of the road that I have to come up with. So it's definitely gonna be a big project that's gonna take quite a while. And I'll try to rope you guys in on most of what I'm doing here if you guys want to see it. So let me know in the comments. But yeah, that's how I'm doing all this. I actually got to burn these down, so let me do that real quick. Why it's on my mind. I don't even know if I have any gravel on me. Let's see here. I probably don't, actually. I don't think I would have saved it. No. All right, we'll head over to the house in just a second. Let me put these up here so I don't lose that. And then... I don't know why I decided to put all the spruce in this chest, because it's kind of like the road chest. Well, that was for that, so I guess it doesn't matter. Okay, let's hit up the house real quick. Oops. Oh, no, do I not have... Go to spawn. I built so close to spawn, I was the first building on the server because I recorded episode 1 of this series that you're watching right now the day before launch. Wait a minute. What was I... Wait, I forgot. I completely forgot what I was just doing. Nice. What was I just trying to grab? Oh, yeah. There we go. That's what I wanted. Perfect. There we go. And then we can just go back and light up these so I can get rid of them. Do not like the floating trees. That's not something I enjoy seeing at all. Ideal. Can you go away, dude? Oh god, I'm gonna catch on fire. There we go. I hate having fire aspect on this sword because I've caught on fire so many times, it's not even funny. And like, I need to remove that. It's only got sharpness 5. How do you remove? I don't think you can remove that. I have to get sharpness 5 again. That's so dumb. They should have a way where you could just remove like single enchantments. Like maybe that would break the game in some way that I really am not thinking of. Oh, fire spread's not on. Oh, come on. Wait, did somebody claim this? I think fire doesn't spread except for inside claims. Whose claim is this? Why is that spreading? Okay. Well, that sucks. I guess I'll have to climb in here and break all this. That's so annoying. I hate these trees so much. Because they're just a pain for no reason at all. Like, it's so dumb. Okay, you go away. You go away. I'm glad you're not the little zombie, because I'm pretty sure the new ones are even smaller than you. Jesus. Well, that's annoying. I don't even think that's actually spreading, to be honest. It's kind of sticking around. I think it was just like a little glitch. It's probably for the best that we leave that off, to be fair, but I wish I was exempt to it. To be honest. Okay. Well, I'm going to take care of that another time. I don't have the patience. You relax, please. Thank you. Oh my goodness. I think we're on hard mode, so we keep getting the, like, zombie hordes when you kill a zombie thing. It's just annoying as hell. I don't know why that's in the game. Yeah. I think I'm done for this episode, to be honest. I was gonna do some other things, but placing like the road down is not gonna be much for you guys to see, honestly. So I don't really want to even do that in this episode necessarily. Kind of ranting now. It is 1:20 in the morning. I guess to rant at the end of this, I do start full-time YouTube. Well, mostly full-time. I'm done with my job uh, in a week and a half. So that's going to be awesome. Second channel should see an increase. Just so you guys know, second channel should see an increase in uploads. I mean, maybe not necessarily an increase in uploads because sometimes I do kind of do them daily or every other day. Uh, but like right now, this video is going to be the first video in like 5 days because I took like a little, I didn't take a little break, but I got busy with other things. I had to upload on the main channel and finish that video. And then I had to go back to work because it wasn't the weekend and blah, 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 all the boring stuff. But when I go full time in a week and a half, I'll be able to work on this stuff all the time, main channel and second channel. I'll have plenty of time to do it. So we'll be getting at least every other. I'm going to try my best. For from August 7th to September 7th, or not September 7th, maybe like September 10th or something like that. I will be preparing to move, but I will have all day to do stuff. So I don't know. We should have every other day uploads consistently. Maybe for that first month of my full time, I don't have them super consistent. Maybe I'll accidentally go 3 days or 4 days here and there just because I'm busy. But once I get to where I'm going, to where I'm moving to, and everything's situated with that, so say mid-September, you guys are going to see a very consistent second channel. Every other day uploads, at least for now, at least at that point, unless I decide to schedule things differently. At that point, I'll let you guys know. But yeah, I figured I'd announce that in some capacity. Probably announce it on the hardcore channel because I don't know if we have the same viewers on this and that, and I'm sure some people are watching that don't watch this and all that jazz. And I'm just kind of rambling because it's late and I need to go to bed. And you guys, I thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe, all that jazz. Comment any ideas you have. And if you want to join the server, like I said a couple of times in this video, go to the Discord in the description. Put your name in the whitelist channel on the Discord. We'll add you up, and you can use the IP that's in that channel to join and hang out with us and build stuff and get your stuff featured in videos and, come and rent an apartment from me or rent an office. That'd be pretty cool. We still have quite a few people on. It's been a month on the server, and usually by now and in every other season we've had, stuff generally starts to like completely die off after like a month, month and a half. But we're still pretty strong. I'll get on during the day and we'll easily have 10 players like on at that time. And then they fluctuate out and we get more people coming in. And on the weekends, maybe could have up to like 15 to 20 people, depending on whatever we're doing. So yeah, I'll stop ranting. Thank you guys for watching.